Hello, world. This is Talkin Live, and it's Tariff the Tough.
Now, let's get ready. You are Talkin Live with Lamar Bearden.
Welcome back to Talkin Live. I hope you'll enjoy the show today. Don't want to bore you. I just want to talk about the tariffs, what the cost of it is, and all the things that's happened in the past year or so too, because we're in such a mess right now. It's got to the point that people don't understand what's going on, and how the cost is so much, and how did they expect for it to be done overnight, for things to be back to normal. Well, there's so much things going on right now, you can't get back to normal until you settle all the mess-ups and all the things that were done with the last administration. I mean, it's, the taxpayers are out of so much money by deporting all these people, and I mean, it's a nightmare to try to get out here and do what needs to be done. One person can't do it. And all the people that are coming against whatever it is that Donald Trump comes up with, and that is, that is disturbing, that they don't want criminals deported from this country. They want to defend them, but they don't want to defend the right. You're defending murders, rapists, dope dealers, and all that. Is that what you are? That shows what you are when you defend something like that. I don't care if you're a Republican or you're a Democrat. And so what I'm getting up to, the economy is, the gas is up high, the cost of a business is up high. All right, now we got the tariffs, right? And so everything is kind of dead in China. All the orders that were made before this tariff thing got so high is on a standstill.
They're shutting down factories over there.
Yeah, and I talked to my contact in Taiwan. She's telling me how that they're shut down in China, how their people out of work. Now, see, I do know people over there. I don't, it don't matter where you believe me or not. But when they're manufacturing this stuff, they manufacture it by the orders. And when the orders came in, they began to manufacture. Okay, when the tariffs comes in, they got to stop the manufacturing after so long, because they'll have such a backup, because they can't ship because of the tariffs. Now, what's on the water right now is coming in. It's going to have to be paid for when it gets to America. And what's going to bring the shortage for any country where we're having tariff issues, it's going to cause the price of everything to go up until they settle the tariffs. Now, what I'm saying about China, when they manufacture stuff, they send it over here. They got probably contracts with different corporations to manufacture for their corporation. Well, since the tariffs is so bad, the corporations are not going to stick to the contract. I mean, you go in a restaurant and you talk to someone in a restaurant, you see the menu, and it's all changed. It's because they either have to pass the cost on to you or lose money and have to shut down their station. I mean, their station or their business, whatever it might be. Steaks, all this stuff costs more to feed the animals, costs more for the chickens, costs more for the pork costs more for everything. But the cost of fertilizer is going up on the farms. They can't grow as much as they used to grow. They can't plant as much as they used to plant. It all comes down to the fact that all this started because the fuel prices, and I just don't, sometimes I don't know that it's going to settle down. Things will drop down, go back down, where that you will be able to go buy your oatmeal that was $5, now $8. I buy oatmeal. I eat oatmeal every morning. I've watched it go from $4 up to $8. Now, Walmart says a little different. But see, when all these shipments get here, and they're talking about a shortage on the shelf and everything, when all these shipments get here, they're stopped. These shipments coming out of China, wherever, whatever country, Canada, Mexico, if the tariffs is held up to that point, 150%, whatever percent it is, this stuff is going to stop coming in, and we are going to see shortage because they're holding their products back, like Canada sends us lumber and different metals. They're holding that back, so it makes a shortage on the building. Now, of course, then our housing, our housing for financing homes are up to 7%. I mean, if you go buy a house. And then I talked to one of my friends that sells motorhomes. He says the interest rate, when I bought my motorhome, it was 5%. Now it's 10%. The parts and all the things that come from other countries for building anything is going to come to stop. So they're going to be a hold on all the things that's going on in business. They're going to be a hold. Now, we're going to do a show. I'm not going to tell what it's all about, but it's going to help you understand the cost of food, the cost of all the things. That's we're going to do a biography, and you're going to understand why all this stuff is so high. The price is so high. You know, moving stuff from California over to the East Coast because of the diesel, it drove the price of food up. Vegetables that we get out of California because the cost of the fertilizer, because of the cost of all the things like cantaloupes, whatever we get out of California. Cost of, and Florida watermelons come out of Florida, and cantaloupes. The cost of the freight, and the truckers, some of them take advantage of the shortage of the cost of their diesel and raise it more than it should be. Now I heard the Harris, she was talking about putting a freeze on prices. Okay, you put a freeze on the prices, okay? And these other manufacturers and these other people that supply your food, and they're getting so much per shipment. And you put a freeze on it, they go bankrupt. The person that buys the product, it winds up going up. And then the consumer, when they try to buy, it costs them more. And it just goes down where that the people will go out of business because they can't charge the consumer. I mean, you can charge the consumer so much, and they'll pay so much. My daughter gets on me about spending so much. She's my accountant every month. You spend $1,000 a year, and you done this, you done that. When I buy sales, when stuff's on sales, I guarantee you if there's a shortage of food, I'm took care of. because I buy bargains that will benefit me if things get too high. Now, the same person that told me when COVID was out there, why do you go to Costco and buy up all that toilet paper? Why'd you buy all this Scott towels and what'd you buy all this stuff for? Well, later on, there come a shortage. You couldn't find it. Well, I never run short of Scott towels or toilet paper because I knew what was coming. And that's what some people do today. They see what's coming, they go and overbuy, and then that's going to make the shortage even worse on our products that come into this country. The lumber business, I was told by a person that worked with a lot of contractors building houses, they're standing still. They're not building a house because a shortage of lumber coming in from Canada. It is not something you can correct overnight. I hear things from Donald Trump that I disagree with. That he controls the country, he controls the world, but he don't. He just thinks it is. That's a stupid statement to make. And saying these people in other countries are over here to kiss his ass. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. You tell me that you are going to do this to me and then I brag on it, then I might soul up on you and you will never get to do business with me again. All right, I want to flash this dog up here. He's missing in Catoosa County, Georgia. It's a girl, well, he is a she, and there's a reward for her, and her name is Swift. And you see the numbers on the screen. If you miss these numbers, watch our rerun on YouTube, and you can get the number if you find this dog. Now, he's offered a $1,000 reward, but if I found it, it'd just be a pleasure to me to give the dog to him and let it go at that. But if that'll motivate you to look for that dog, look for her. Because I'm sure that part of her is part of the man that lost it. And they're both family. So, if you would, when you see a stray dog or anywhere, either, if it's this dog, you got the phone number, and if you see any stray dog, take it. If you can, bring it home, take care of it, adopt it, because there's so many out there. But this one right here, look for this, and the owner's hurting to get her back. So now it's commercial.
Stand out with our exclusive backpack, proudly showcasing the one-of-a-kind Lamar Fashions logo, blending style and distinction into every design. Available in white or black, our backpack is lightweight and comfortable for your optimal comfort and shoulder fit. The main pocket inside can store daily necessities and contains a protective sleeve to hold your laptop along with interior pockets for storing valuables. With its classic shape, this backpack is perfect for business travel, laptop soft case, or luggage bag for short trips, and will make a great gift for any age group. The two exterior side pockets can hold your water bottles or your mobile phone. Order yours today in black or white at surplusproductsforyou.com. That's surplusproductsforyou.com.
In our town, great ideas start at Village Print Shop. For over 39 years, Village Print Shop has been the trusted print partner for local businesses and life's biggest moments. Need business cards, signs, wedding invitations? We've got you covered fast, local, and done right the first time. We're not just printers, we're partners. With personal service, quick turnaround, and decades of trust. Village Print Shop. Your vision, our print, right here in the heart of Fort O.
In a world where every dollar counts, why pay full price when you can get more for less at Surplus Products for You? We connect buyers with a wide range of consumer goods and commercial surplus inventory. Whether you're looking for discounted electronics, office supplies, home goods, hosiery, or industrial equipment, our platform offers a diverse selection at competitive prices. Our user-friendly website makes it easy to find what you need, secure your payments, and get shipping straight to your door. We ensure a seamless shopping experience. New products are added daily, so there's always something new to discover. You can shop with confidence knowing you're getting value for your money. Join us at surplusproductsforyou.com and explore a world of surplus treasures today.
We're back. I'd like to say this to you people, that if you see this fashion design that's coming out, I mean, my engineer created a logo, so he done that, and we are pushing for more products. So if you're patient, we have women's bras coming out, women's underwear, we have perfume coming out, more different backpacks, pocketbooks, purses, ladies' purse, all quality, no garbage, no Walmart junk, not stuff you would buy at Walmart. I'm talking about quality. I'm talking about something that will last you. When I bought Versace, I bought a lot of that stuff, and it lasts. I still have a lot of it. And that's 15, 20 years ago. And I would like to have a quality product that people can buy and be proud to have, and not have the straps fall off or the lining come out of it, or, all these different things. And I'm talking about leather products. I'm talking about material that will last you. I mean, the caps are 100% cotton. They are cool when you're out playing golf with Trump. If you're out there with Trump, you can buy one of these caps, and it's cool, man. I just sent some down to my friend in Miami as a gift. He plays golf a lot. Actually, he should get them tomorrow if you're watching. And I want people to have a good product. Sometimes they'll say, well, you buy this, but you can only buy what you can afford. I understand that. I mean, I used to live up in Kentucky, and I had this is a story about the economy. You can talk about, this is kind of like the economy is today. Well, the man used to let me have credit a lot. Right? And there was times when I lived up in Kentucky, I had a 100-acre farm, and things wasn't going right. The business wasn't doing good. I just started out a business. And he would let me, I would go to Nashville, and I'd try out for maybe a show or a commercial or a video. And I'd drive all the way from Kentucky, Amos, Kentucky. I'd drive up there. And he would let me have gas. It wasn't no income coming in hardly. Had a bunch of horses, drove me crazy. And just what I'm saying is, the man would let people have credit, okay? Well, finally, he had to bankrupt. And his prices was good, his service was good. He had the greatest lunch at meat, best sandwich. But his money didn't come in like it's supposed to. And I'm saying this because it's like some store, that buys stock. And they let it out, they sell it, but they're losing so much. He basically, what he was doing, he was losing. But anyway, I left Kentucky, and I come down to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I started my business down here, and it grew, the recycling business grew big time. Well, I told him before I left, I said, I'll be back to pay you off. So I got a chance. I went and drove up to Kentucky, and he was going out of business because he couldn't afford to supply people that, and they never paid him. But I paid him off, bought all his inventory, and he was very happy. The man's passed away now, but he was a great guy. But that's how it is in these businesses today. You don't make money. You're taking a loss all the time because of the high price of stocking your store, stocking your whatever it may be. You're taking a loss, and people are griping about the little stupid things and trying to start chaos over a man that was a gang, MS ganger member. And here our economy is messed up, and they're worried about that. I'm worried about the guy who works at a plant and paying $10 to get his check cashed. I'm worried more about that now. I am at the banks, and insurance ain't but a bunch of crooks. There are crooks. I mean, they are. They overcharge people, and the odds are you're going to lose. It's like going to a casino buying insurance. You don't know where you're going to get paid or not, or where you're going to win. It's the truth. I mean, the house could blow up, or like out in California, they're trying to get out of paying for these people. And stuff like that is what brought this country to where it's at today, too. Overcharging people. Before the shortage. And now we're heading for a time, if it don't get straightened out, that business can't stay open. I see business shutting down, even Walmart shutting down. Now, I deal with Walmart one time. But I made good money. I had some stuff. I know how they work. You order from them, buddy, you better be ready to lose sometimes. They'll cancel your order. But now, see, all the material that comes out of China, it used to be that is all American made in America, but it's not. I mean, the way they do it, these different companies, they get it manufactured over there. They label it with American, made in America. You didn't know that? You didn't know that the cost of living is based on how much you can survive on. That's the cost of living. I mean, people that draw Social Security. And all this cutting of Social Security to people that don't deserve it, the immigrants, that drains our economy. That drains our taxes that could go for the American people. Billions of dollars for people that never worked a day in their life, got a resort one. That's another reason of the high cost our money spent on other countries and people are complaining about it. We owe nobody nothing except the American people. We owe the American people a dream that they look for. We owe anyone that comes through this country legally and becomes an American citizen. I don't care what country he came from or she came from. We owe them a way of life that they look for. But we don't owe nobody nothing. That are thieves, robbers, drug dealers, all we owe them is a stretch in prison. And that is getting back to how the economy, the tariffs. It costs so much money for a person to stay in business because of the tariffs. And our deficit is so high because of waste, giveaway, supporting that stuff there's no benefit. I mean, if you want an operation, and you want it to be changed to, you think, to a girl, you're a man or whatever, you're born a man, you're going to die a man. We don't have the right, we are not supposed to pay for that. That money could go for children that are going hungry. It could go for children that are going to school and need free lunches because their family is so poor. That's what we were built on, helping people in need. That's what our taxes are for. Dipping into our Social Security. People can't even afford their own animals now because of all this deficit and all that. I want to see something happen in the next month that's going to benefit this country from our president, Donald Trump. I want to see a mouth shut up and quit bragging and thinking he's a God. He's not God. He's a man God let win the election. And I still like him. I still like his policies, but I don't like his arrogant bull crap that he puts on the news media. That he is special. He's just a man like you are. If you're a man, not a transgender, if you're a man, which a man can't be, but a man if he's a transgender, but he cannot be no better and do no more than any other man. He's just an ordinary man. It takes time for him to do, but he can say the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. I mean, a lot of you not like it, but I'm serious about when I go and do business with a company, I don't sit there and tell them that I'm the only one that can do the job. If I sign a contract with a company, I don't tell them I'm the only one can do the job. This is what I have to offer you. That's what I say. And this is my past, and this is how I got started. This is how things happened to me that wasn't my fault. If you hear about it, I tell you about it first, right up front. Toshiba, 15 people, I sat down and made a deal with Toshiba. I told them about the problems I had with somebody else causing me the problems. Did you know what they said? If you're going to do what you said, we're fine with it. We don't care about what happened. If you didn't have nothing to do with it, we don't care. Let's go forward. AT&T, let's go forward. I mean, back in the days when I would make deals, well, I still make deals. But the cost is still there when I moved stuff from California to here because of the tariffs. But I understand that the cost is in the energy and all the things that went on before this administration. And it's a backfire on the American people because of the immigrants having to be deported. And that don't help none at all. May God bless.
The views and opinions expressed on all Talkin Live Show presentations are those of the host and their guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of the Talkin Live TV broadcast studio